Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Dark Pool Algo, and thanks for joining me on a weekend video session. Today, we're going to do the next installation in my influential traders video series, where I give a shout outs to all of the influential traders who helped me along in my trading career and who are still active in my life. I really do appreciate all of y'all. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to focus on Dan from the Bullish Bears today, and got a lot of interesting little tidbits and topics about him. But before we get into it, all I really ask for in return for all of this content I'm putting out is you do one thing. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. There we go. That's it. That's the spiel. I'll do this, you do that, and we'll be good. We're going to take a quick intro, and then we're going to be right back to jump into it. See you soon. I'm really excited about doing this series. So through my trading journey, there's been a lot of influence, some positive, some negative. It took me a while to get through all the fake gurus and the FURUs and the YouTube ads and the Discord groups and the pumps and the dumps and the penny stocks and the chumps, right? I think everybody's gone through it. And so I finally came across a solid group of people. I finally got my influences lined up, and so I wanted to take a moment or two to kind of highlight the people that have really made an influence on my trading and are still making an influence on my trading. So next up in my list is Dan from the Bullish Bears, right? He is the man, the myth, the educator, right? I've got my notes over here. So he's a dear friend of mine and is one of the most down-to-earth people I have ever met. He loves his family. He loves friends, he loves helping people out, and he definitely helps people improve their lives through education and specifically trend lines, right? He's really good. They call him Trendline Dan, right? He's a family man who enjoys motorcycling, hiking, and teaching in the Bullish Bears community. He's also one of the reasons I still love trading today. After my little stint with all the fake FURUs and other YouTube celebrities, some of those guys which never even show their face, and while I love the entertainment factor that those type of people bring, it's great, but it's entertainment. It's really hard for a new trader to not get lost while trying to learn, especially when they're trading like $150,000 Robinhood accounts that they made a $50,000 trade. I understand that they're trying to teach, and they're there. It's entertainment. That's what it is. So after going through all of that, I was able to I found the Bullish Bears trading community, and I met Dan through there, and instantly we hit it off. We're like minds, you know what I mean? He's one of the main things that I've learned from him is this, okay? Take notes, get your pen and paper out. This is one of the most important things I've ever learned from him is patience, right? This is a skill that I have applied to my trading and my personal life, and because of that, my life is more enriched, and I'm also able to help teach people around me. Without patience, there's no way I could get up every morning at 3:30 and get prepped for the day for my morning stream, find some stocks, find some options, go through all the charts, do all the work so that I can bring you guys useful content. So if I didn't have the patience to do that, I wouldn't be here right now. So definitely want to give him a shout out for teaching me to be patient and to be understanding and to be caring, right? Trading is very logical, operational, if this then that, very connect the dots, and it's nice to bring a piece of humanity into it, because he really does care about the people he interacts with. So right, definitely, if you have a chance, check out the Bullish Bears trading community. If you want a little bit more information about Dan, I'm going to share that with you right now. Okay. He specifically likes looking for bullish or bearish bullish or bearish reversals using divergence on lower indicators. So he likes RSI. I personally like MACD. Divergence is divergence. I'm not super fluid in RSI divergence, so I'll take a crack at it, and we'll also talk about really specific divergence on tools like flow trade. Okay. Let's just go ahead and look at that. So divergence is whenever your indicator is heading one way and price action is heading the other way. So on flow trade, divergence is really easy to spot in that we look for the algo to be diverged from price action. So in Viacom, for example, we've got bullish divergence, and that the algo is heading in one direction, where price action is kind of stagnant, right? It's forming a nice little wedge here, right? That could pop out looking next week. So maybe look at Viacom for next week. Really easy to spot that divergence. Facebook, again, we've got divergence, except for this is bearish divergence. When the algo has been net selling for several weeks, right? Price action is fighting against it. So eventually, right, see how price action is moving this way? Eventually, that divergence is going to have to play out, which means the price action is going to have to come back to the point of divergence and play out. So that's how you find divergences in flow trade, right? Looking at some RSI type divergences here on TrendSpider. This is a line that I've drawn out. So while price action is either consolidating, right, at this level here, the RSI divergence is fading, which means that it's coming back to more of a neutral range. And so if we have a stock that's up on price and RSI is either neutral or overbought, oversold, or I always get this. I always get them flip-flopped. But basically, if it's in a value range where the strength is needing to be or available to be bought, that's just an indication that price can continue higher, right? So that's just a real quick, intro on divergences, right? Another thing that I really, really appreciate about Dan, and that's, kind of helped me in my trading journey, is humor, right? He is responsible for some of the greatest means to hit social media. Okay. You can find him on Instagram. Like, look at this, right? Evergone to debtors, right? Look at this. I don't know if he put this one up, but I know that for a while he was super responsible for managing the Bullish Bears Instagram. And he's great with memes. I don't know if he's still doing it or if Lucian is, but yeah, talk about memes. I think of Dan, right? Some other cool things about him, right? He has a nickname of Trendline Dan, and I think he got that from doing videos on YouTube, right? Welcome, introduce. This is Dan, by the way, over here. This handsome fella. This is Lucian. I did a video on Lucian earlier. So this is Dan. This is the man, the myth, the legend that we're talking about right now. Right. So having a nickname of Trendline Dan, especially you're able to, Trendline Dan, right? I think he got that from his, he's pretty famous too, right? He's done some education on TrendSpider University, right? This may be by Jack or Jake, but this is Dan's post on how to explore raindrops, right? Educational, right? He's been welcomed to the Trading Pit, which is a weekly show on technical analysis, right? He's in there. Like, this man has so much knowledge in his head, right? Not just about trend lines, but about trading in general. So memes, trend lines, right? YouTube celebrity, personality, right? Let's see if we can see a little bit of, kind of what he goes through here. Maybe we can get some on the, there we go. Is it just going to be all charts? Here we go. So, like, look at this. Oh, there's a good example of divergence right there. See? Let me see if I can grab that clip. Let's see if I can grab it. And if it's not going to take up too much time, we'll give you a little sneak peek.
Daily, and you see what is called bullish divergence. Now we're really starting to talk about.
See, there we go. Look it up if you want more information on divergence. Okay, I'm not the best at RSI divergence, but he can definitely teach you a thing or two. Okay. All right, so wrapping it up, just wanted to give him a shout out. Thanks for teaching me patience, helping me out mentally. You're always there if I need to talk. If you want to find out more about Dan, you can look him up at the Bullish Bears, right? Bullish Bears Trading Community. Let's see if I've got some stuff there. So this is our Facebook community, about quite a very popular community. Also, this is their website. So if you're interested in learning more, you can go get a free 7-day trial. There's Dan. He's all over the place, right? You can find him all over the internet, from Instagram to curated courses. Like I said, at TrendSpider, lots of videos out there. He is a very active member in the Bullish Bears community, especially in the Discord. So, like I said, thanks a lot, brother, for helping me, one, stay in the game, two, keep my mind right, keep my mind right. I was going to go into a little rap right there, but I decided against it. So all I can say is big shout out. Thanks. Really, really appreciate you. And if y'all have any questions, comments, or anything like that, make sure you hit me up in the comment section below. Thanks for joining me on this video. All I ask in return is you hit that like button. Come on, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for anytime I put out a new video. Who knows, maybe you'll be on this video. We'll talk to y'all soon.